Hey everybody, so today I'm going to show you guys how to install a mechanical bidet on your toilet. In my case, I have the Luxe Neo 120. It's a mechanical bidet. As you can see, there's just a little control knob right here. This is how you open the valve for it to do, and you can change the amount of pressure. And this is to use the wash cycle on it where it cleans itself. But the install is overall pretty simple. Every toilet has a feed that feeds the tank. And what that is standard water pressure. And as you can see here, I have a valve. And a lot of homes have this valve. You may find yourself in the case where you don't have a valve that's easily accessible. Besides that point, if you don't have one, before you install this, you definitely don't want to be cracking any lines open. But if you just got to have one of these things, that would be a good time to go ahead and install a valve by shutting off all of the water pressure to your home as a whole. But most homes do have this valve. You shouldn't have a problem there. And what you have to simply do is cut this valve off. And typically, that hose would only run to your tank. And with a mechanical bidet, typically all you would do is you would apply a T-fitting. Most of them come with that T-fitting, and as you can see, this is the supply from the home. And it tees into both the tank along with the bidet, which is this hose right here. One of the things you want to watch out for is to make sure that you do not twist the fitting that's actually coming out of the tank of the toilet. You can break the O-ring by doing that. That is sealed on the top side, or the inside portion of the tank. You want to actually hold this still. You want to get this on here. This actually also has an O-ring. And whenever needed, you want to also use some thread sealant tape or Teflon tape. Or, you can see I did here too, I didn't do the prettiest on this portion of it. A little bit's hanging out. But you can also use liquid pipe thread sealant, which is kind of like a very thick liquid that would go on those threads. But that's how it's plumbed. So basically you just have water pressure teeing off from the tank and supplying pressure to the valves right here. It's pretty simple how it attaches. This particular model has just two holes right here. You can see that the toilet seat actually bolts down on top of the bidet itself using the existing toilet seat bolts. So you would actually take the nuts off of the toilet seat, lift up your seat, and sit your bidet down and take the toilet seat bolt and run straight through, and you would bolt it down from the bottom of the toilet, or from the underside of the toilet right down here. But overall, it's a pretty simple install. It's mechanical. There's no electronics, so you don't have to run another GFI. I'll show you another view of how that looks. And as you can see, right here is the valve that comes down for the bidet. But overall, it's a very simple install, and you guys should try it. The only thing that you might have any issues with is once you install it, you might have to position your bidet. As you can see, you're given a lot of room to slide it forward or backwards in order to position it. But if you guys have any questions or want a recommendation from me, just comment and like. And let me know if you guys have purchased this or if you've had any other better models. Thanks.